This is one of the latest controllers from Gamesir, the T4 Cyclone. I did a separate video on the T4 Cyclone Pro. This one's slightly lower price. It's still as capable and good. It just doesn't come with that low latency wireless dongle. You do have to buy that separately. And this one also doesn't have the vibration trigger buttons. Regardless, this is still a very capable controller with lots of features. My 4 favorite features: number 1, there are different ways to connect it: wireless Bluetooth, wireless dongle, and wireless USB connection. Number 2, it is a cross-functional controller, so I can use it for my Nintendo Switch, PC, iOS, and Android. Number 3, I love the new Hall effect joysticks, meaning this thing's not gonna get joystick drift. And number 4, I do love the amount of grip this controller has. Feels great in your hands. This is the box it comes in. The T4 Cyclone is finished in white. Inside there's a USB-C cable for charging it, for connecting it with the wired connection. Here's all the printed stuff and user manuals. And then the controller, finished in daybreak white. This controller looks great. The form factor is similar to an Xbox controller, which I do prefer. There are some decent grips on this controller. There's grips all over the back, and even the triggers have grips on them. The A, B, X, Y button layout is like a Nintendo Switch controller, but I can quickly change the layout. Just press the M button plus A to do that. This M button also lets you adjust the triggers, set the joystick to 0 dead zone mode, and holding the M button and pressing up and down adjusts the vibration intensity. I can also use a Gamesir app to make all kinds of adjustments to this controller as well. Connecting it to my Switch is simple. Go to the Switch change grip menu, hold the power button and the X button. The controller starts blinking red, then press the pair button and it goes solid red and we're connected. Setting up and pairing with a PC, Android, and iOS are also simple. There's of course also the wired connection option you can use for Nintendo Switch, PC, and even mobile phones. This controller feels great. The Hall effect triggers are precise. The Hall effect joystick feels good and should not have drift issues. This also does have a built-in gyro for motion control, so that should be useful for some Nintendo Switch games. The 2 back buttons here are programmable, so you can create macros for games that need repetitive key pressing like Animal Crossing, or even for some fighting games like Mortal Kombat 1. You can pre-program some combos to those back buttons, just making it easier for you. This one here is finished in white but doesn't have the trigger vibration, doesn't come with the low latency wireless dongle. This one is a good controller for the price and has all the nice features. If you want something with a little bit more features, there's also the T4 Cyclone Pro. I do have a separate video on that, so check the link in the description. If either of these controllers interest you, there are links to purchase them as well as discount codes in the description below as well.
Here's Alvarez. This could be troublesome. Grealish. Could be. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.